Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
On the ground, but it kicks foul.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Let's go, Sandman.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And gone! So he goes yard to left. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 down. Here is Aaron Judge. And there's a strike.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two out, space is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That clips the corner. 2 out, space is empty.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Edwards. On to first. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. Shortened the bunt and missed it. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Edwards on at first, nobody out. And that is out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire, knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Cole checks over to first, and he's back. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. That clips the corner.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Line drive, caught.
Batting for the second baseman.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Jonah Bride in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. Ball one there.
Ball.
Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Austin Wells.
28, Austin
Alcantara, the tall righty, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Alcantara back to work. That one way inside. This ball's chopped on the ground. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. There's the strike.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And a foul ball.
Let's go, Sandy.
That's outside.
Outside.
And a count 1-2.
Finish him.
So Goldie strikes out here. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
Dominguez.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. Tapped softly to the right side. In plenty of time to first. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 2.
So hard to touch.
No
I mean,
ball,
at the
2
top
strikes.
of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And a breaking ball misses outside. Inside, just missed. 1 out, base is empty.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
The count is full.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. 0-1. Cole, a check to first.
No, he's safe.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger has this one sized up. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Fortes.
Now here is Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner on the go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that is the inning. Marlins leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The changeup
Outside,
missing. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Konai makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
On the ground to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. Judge out on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double. His 2nd of the day.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, runner at 2nd, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
just
That's
missed.
just out.
Squirts away a little
One
bit.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. On the
That
ground,
ball's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think this is a statement? Then you really
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor.
So digging in, Connor Norby went down on strikes his first time through. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Counts 1-0.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Here's a 2-0.
Aye. 2-1.
And that's too high. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 and 2 down.
Count.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 1 so far. Off the mark there. 1-0. Line drive. Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order, and they still trail it here 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one fouled off. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
The first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
That's out.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ball, that's in.
Foul ball there. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Dominguez stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
To third. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Yankees 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's the automatic.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed. And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Griffin Conant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Got the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So up next, Davison De Los Santos walked his first time. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball,
1 out. Runners at first and second. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Two on, 2 outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez tracks it down for the out. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Alcantara back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Conine sizes this one up. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the inning, and now Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Fortes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a good eye there. Good job to fight that one off. Misses off the plate. And now it's 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
He gets there with the slide, gathers and throws, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So 2 down now, and here is Connor Norton. Both 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. The Marlins down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. Now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Andrew Nardi up and loosening in the pen. Enriquez also throwing. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And that one pulled foul. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Next offering is outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
Seth
Marlins,
Martinez gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off down the right side. Fought off foul. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Yankees 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jesus Sanchez. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there. Weaver warming up as well. And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Slap the other way, foul. And that's off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is even. Grounds one to short. Volpe whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. He is struck out and he is walked. And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Outside and 1-1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up, let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you. Get up. So many things I try to say.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Wells up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Pulls that one foul. One now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And
1 ball,
1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Right to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 3 and the Marlins 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Griffin Conine. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off left side. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A massive home run. It's 3-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Kyle Stowers now at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Bounce to the left side. Cabrera. And that's an out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a chance for Nick Fortes. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Long run, tracks it down. And the inning is over. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Nardi back to work. That's a little high.
That's a ball.
1-0. Activity in the
Ball one, no
bullpen.
strike.
Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Tinoco getting loose as well. Just off the inside edge. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in for a strike. Nardi goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conine sizing this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
Number 30,
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
shortstop.
First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side, Chisholm tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And the batter now, Connor Norton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. one hammered. Judge going back on it. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jonah Bride digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Up and in, and that is ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Two outs, and that's outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. That one outside. Ball one. And a strike in there. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. And that's the third out. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And now Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Next pitch misses. 2-2. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. In there, sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine on the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitches in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send this to extra innings. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 count.
Sets him down on strikes. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to extra innings. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
First pitch misses. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one the other way. Gets it to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in extra innings.
Ball.
That one's in there, and a count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Got him! 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And there's a base hit to left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of the 10th. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a foul out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000. So if that's about your budget.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That one misses in the dirt. And that drops in for a strike. This to third, Cabrera. Fires over to first. And we're headed to the 11th. And the Marlins down quietly. Still tied 3-3. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Anthony Bender. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-3.
Pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one off the mark. Ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Bender, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first, and here comes Bellinger. Misses again, 5 in a row. Judge over at first with one away. And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Outside low, 2-2. Line drive, that's a hit. Judge around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So two in scoring position, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That to right. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Connor Norton. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs, runner at first. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. One. On the ground to third. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Derek Hill.
Number 3, Derek.
First and second, no outs. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Wow! Ball game! He muscles that one out of here. And the Marlins walk it off in the 11th.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.